Greetings, greetings, bonjour, ujai. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you are returning. My name is Tameka Gray, also known as Tania Kai Shutsao, and I am so happy to be here with you today to share this healing practice. Today we are focusing on the root chakra. And when we think about the root chakra, we want to bring our concentration to the base of the body, the base of the spine. All right. If there is any imbalance in the root chakra, you may be feeling insecure, irresponsible. You may be worrying about money. So, if any of those speak to you, this is definitely a practice that you should do. And even if you feel fine in all of those areas, this practice will just be a very healing and restorative time for you to give back to yourself. All right, so let's get into it. You just need to have a mat or at least something soft that you can work on. And blocks, bolsters, blanket is also good to have. May not use them in this practice. I may not use them, but you may want to use them. So I'll show you different areas where you can take advantage and, feel the comfort of these props throughout our practice, especially in Shavasana, when we're laying down on our backs. Sometimes we have a beautiful arch in the back that could be supported by putting a bolster or a blanket under your knees. But we have lots to do before we get to Shavasana, so let's get started. Today, we're going to start our practice standing. So please stand with me. If that's not an option for you right now, sitting is perfectly fine. Let's get started. All right, so on your mat or your chosen area of softness, you want to plant your feet a little, just a tiny bit wider than hips distance. And sort of allow yourself to get centered into this practice. Now, if you are sitting, just make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. Be sure to have a 90-degree angle at the knee, right? So we don't want the legs too far out from the body or the feet reaching under the chair. We want a nice 90-degree angle, feet planted firmly on the floor. And if you're in the chair also, you'll just have your hands resting on top of your thighs or maybe hanging off the sides, depending on what feels good for you. If you're standing with me, arms by your side. Take a look down at your feet. And we're going to come into a standing meditation to start our practice today. So whether you're sitting or standing, please feel free to close your eyes very softly. Relax your jawbone. Allow there to be space between your teeth. Keep your lips touching, but let the face feel nice and heavy, releasing any tension. We'll briefly scan the body, searching for any tension that can be released, and we'll release it with every exhale. Now, maybe you're starting to feel the movements of the earth, and that is good. That is what we're trying to come in contact with. When it comes to the root chakra, just think of getting grounding and getting closer and closer to the earth's energies and allowing them to pour up through you to bring more balance. Now we'll bring our awareness to the breath, keeping your eyes closed, or maybe find a soft gaze towards the floor. On your next inhale, slowly inhale through your nose. When you're all filled up with air, gently exhale through the nose. When you've pushed all the air out, we'll inhale again. And exhale. Keep going at your own pace. Just try to keep the breath nice and slow. We'll be here for just a few more moments. And now releasing control of your breath. Just notice how you feel standing on the earth. Excellent. And before we get into our movement portion of our practice today, we'll do one more short meditation to bring us more in contact, bring more awareness to the root chakra, the Muladhara, as it's called in Sanskrit. All right. So this time on your inhale, imagine the color red, a beautiful glowing red color is at the base of your spine, right here at the base of the body before the legs start. Picture that in your mind, and on your next inhale, which will be so beautiful and slow, imagine that beautiful red light glowing very brightly and also growing. And then on your exhale, just release anything you no longer need, fear, doubt, let it go. All right, let's go. Slowly inhaling. The red, beautiful light is glowing and growing as you bring in fresh air. And gently exhaling, releasing, letting go. Hate, self-hate, hurtful thoughts, release. And inhale, glowing red light. Exhaling. Two more times. Here we go. Big inhale. And exhale. Last one. Lovely. We'll gently blink our eyes open. And then finally have a soft gaze. And here we're just going to turn the body gently from side to side, bring in some organic movements that you really would need to feel in your body. So if you're sitting down, please now get up. If you're not going to be getting up throughout this practice, just find this movement, at least in the top portion of your body. And now we'll just sort of bounce on the left leg, bounce on the right leg, bounce from side to side. Nice. And then we'll come back to stillness. We'll place the hands on the hips and rotate. So we'll bring the torso to the front and then to the left, to the back, the right, and back around, staying in contact with the area of where that root chakra, Muladhara, is located. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. Stay connected to your breath. Nice. And then we'll come back to stillness, back standing up tall. And now we'll bring our arms by our side. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can get an idea and see this in motion as you're going to join me. And we're just doing what's called a pelvic tilt. All right. Just going to gently bend the knees, ever so slightly micro bend. And we'll inhale, send the hips back. Exhale, bring the hips forward. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw it in. Okay? Continue. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, good. Exhale. Inhale, sending the hips, the pelvis back. Exhale, drawing it forward. Last one. Nice. And then we'll gently stand up completely, releasing the pelvis back to its neutral position. And we'll focus on our arms. So find our positioning again if you've lost it. Feet about a little bit wider than hips, distance apart. Drop the shoulders back and down. We're going to turn the palms to face out. Inhale, lifting up, 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 up. Inhale, and then bring the arms, the hands together. Good. And then exhale, bring the hands right through the center of your body. Bring the arms by your side. Again, turn the palms to face out. Inhale, lift your hands up, up, up towards the sky. Palms connect. Exhale, bring it right through the center. Keep going. Arms by our side. We're inhaling, lifting up. And exhaling right through the center. Arms by our side, palms facing out. Inhale, lift up. Palms together, exhale right through the center. Nice. Two more times. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Right through the center of the body. And we'll bring our arms by our side. Draw the shoulders back and down. Feel strong in your stance. And we'll move into Vikrasana. So bring the feet together, not touching, but bring them in maybe about hips distance apart. So a little bit of a closer stance. I'm going to put all of the weight into the left leg. We're going to lift the right knee up, up, up. Bring it up towards your belly and hug it in as much as possible. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then gently release your right leg, right foot back down to the mat. Then we're going to take our right heel and place it on top of the left foot. This is the beginnings of our tree pose. And this could be the endings of our tree pose. We could stay right here and that would be perfectly fine. Another option is to bring the right heel to press into the left ankle bone. And we could definitely stay here. We could also bring the right foot up the left leg. We want to be either below the left knee or above the left knee for our tree pose. Never press the foot against the side of the knee. That could cause serious damage, and we don't want that. We want to stay safe in our practice. For me, today I'm going to have my right foot against my left leg below the knee. Once you have that, that's perfect. You can do something with your hands, maybe bring the prayer hands to rest on your heart, palms to heart center. Maybe you lift your arms, hands towards the ceiling. It really doesn't matter. Whatever is in your practice and feels good for you today works for me. Once you decide your hand positioning, I want you to focus on your drishti or your focus. Find something that is not moving and stay focused on that through your eyesight. And while we're here, then we're going to take this right knee and see if we can pull it in plane with the body. And then you'll feel this beautiful opening in the center here, right near our root chakra. Feel like you are grounded and centered and breathe. We'll be here for 3 long, beautiful, slow breaths. Here we go. Inhaling through the nose. Very good. You did it. We'll bring our arms by our side. If they're not already, gently slide your right foot back down to the mat. And we'll lift alternating heels. One leg should feel different from the other. It's always good to be aware or have that body awareness. With body awareness, we have mind awareness. With mind awareness, we can control our thoughts, our reactions, and our actions a little bit better, right? All right, so we're going to move over to the other side to put all of the weight into your right foot. Gently bring your left knee up and hug it in. So good to help us gain balance. Nice. And then gently release your left foot back down to the mat. And we'll have the same start. You can bring the left foot to press onto the right. You could bring the left ankle or the left heel to press onto the right ankle. Find your focus, your drishti as it's called. Find something to do with your arms, your hands. Keep bringing this left knee into the same plane as the body. Feel that opening, that beautiful release. And breathe slowly 3 times. Here we go. Inhaling. So nice. Gently release your left foot back down to the mat. Bring your arms by your side if they're not already. We're going to again lift alternating heels. Maybe close your eyes and just notice how you feel. And we'll turn the palms to face out. Inhale, lifting up again, noticing we did this just a few minutes ago, just noticing the difference in the body as we come back to this. Palms in the middle, we exhale, bringing the palms down the center. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up. Palms together. Exhale, bringing it through the center. Last one. Inhale. And palms through the center. So nice. We'll bring our hands by our side, look down at our feet, lift the toes up away from the mat, and then bring the toes back down to the mat. All right, let's get a little bit deeper into our root chakra practice today. Let's come into Utkatasana, chair pose. All right, so for our chair pose, make sure that your feet are about hips distance apart. Gonna bend the knees, send the hips back like we're about to sit down. You can peek over your knees and make sure you can see your toes. And then lift your arms up, up, up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders back and down to relax. Don't want to bring in any tension into the shoulders while we're here in our Utkatasana to help us bring in more power to ourselves. So while we're here, breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice and slow. Let's do it together. Big inhale and exhale. Inhaling again and exhale. Last one. As you exhale, fold forward. Let the hips rise up towards the sky. Bring the crown of your head towards the earth and straighten your legs. Staying connected to the breath. Feel that beautiful release. Every exhale, fold a little bit deeper. With every inhale, straighten your legs as much as possible. Bringing the nose towards the knees. One more slow breath here. Nice. Then give your knees a very generous bend. Bring your hands down to the mat. And we're going to step into high plank. We'll step the left leg back, and then we'll step the right leg back. Very nice. We'll hug the elbows in towards each other, shift our knees forward, and the elbows, and come all the way down, Chaturanga Dandasana, uncurl the toes. Inhale into Cobra, lifting up. And then exhale, we'll come into Child's Pose, Balasana, for just a moment. We'll bring the knees to the width of the mat, big toes touching in the back. We send the hips back to meet with the heels and slide the hands forward, bringing the forehead to the mat. So here, if your forehead is not connecting to the mat, you can grab a block, a blanket, or a bolster and place it under your head for good support. So it would look like this. Coming down, and I would place my head here. Okay? Same rule applies if you use the blanket or the bolster, right under the head. So stay here and take 3 slow breaths. As you inhale, feel your hips rolling back towards your heels. As you exhale, maybe reach your hands forward a little bit more and just relax, relax, relax. Nice. We'll bring your right hand next to your beautiful face, left hand next to your beautiful face as we gently push ourselves back up, and we'll come into our tabletop position. From here, we're going to find Adho Mukha Shavasana, curling the toes under, lift the knees up, hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Relax the neck, maybe give your head a nod, shake. Make sure there's no tension there. Keep pulling your heels towards the earth. Keep pressing the palms of your hands down towards the earth. Beautiful Adho Mukha Shavasana. Big inhale here and exhale. Nice. Then we'll bring the feet to touch and then tiptoe the feet to meet with the hands, or bring the hands to meet with the feet, whichever works for you. We'll inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward, slight bend in the knees. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward. Very nice. Inhale to Utkatasana. Knees are bent, hips are heading back. Draw the shoulders back and down, palms facing each other. Peek over the knees. Make sure you can see your beautiful toes. Maybe even lift your toes off of the mat. We'll take 2 more slow breaths here. Nice. All right, last inhale here. So, and exhale, fold forward. Release, let any tension roll off of your back. Inhale, we'll straighten the legs. Exhale, we fold a little bit deeper. We'll bend our knees very generously, bring our hands down to the mat, coming into high plank. We step the right foot back this time, and then the left. Hug the elbows in, bend the elbows, lower yourselves down, Chaturanga Dandasana, and curl the toes. Inhale, lifting up to Cobra. So nice. And then we'll exhale into Adho Mukha Shavasana, our downward facing dog. Hmm. One more slow breath here. Hmm. So nice. We bring the feet to touch in the back, tiptoe the feet to meet with the hands. Bringing the hands to the legs, we inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. If you did lose awareness, contact with the root chakra, now's a great time to bring your awareness back to that place. Maybe imagine that red glowing color. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to chair pose. Utkatasana. One more slow breath here. We're going to move through again and just go a little bit faster. And exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, hands to the mat, high plank. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back. We hug the elbows in, shift forward, lower down. Uncurl the toes, inhale to cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. We bring the feet to touch. Tiptoe the feet to meet with the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale. Inhale, last time here. Exhale, fold forward, generous bend in the knees, hands to the mat, high plank. Right foot reaches back, left foot reaches back, shifting forward. You know the drill. Lower down, lifting up, cobra, and then exhaling, Adho Mukha Shavasana. And we'll rest here for a moment. Hmm. 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 So beautiful. Hmm. All right, so now we'll bring the feet together to touch in the back. We'll inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left foot forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll find warrior two on the left. Take a look at your arms, make sure they seem to be straight. Gaze will finally fall over the left middle finger. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. If this ever becomes too intense for you, you can place your hands on your hips. One more slow breath here. And I'm going to turn around just so you can see me and I can imagine I see you. Then we're going to bring the left forearm to rest on the left thigh. Bring the right arm over for extended side angle. Beautiful opening stretch on the right side. Turning the heart out. Gazes up towards the ceiling. Big inhale here. And exhale. We're going to turn the torso down towards the left foot. Bring the hands or the fingertips to touch the mat. Here again, blocks are good if you want to bring blocks here for more support. Then we'll turn the right foot to face the same way as the left foot. We're going to bring the right foot forward just a little bit, place both of the feet flat on the ground, and then allow the torso to be heavy. So if you have these blocks here, maybe either remove them or allow your elbows to bend so that you can feel that beautiful stretch happening in your legs while we're also again staying connected to the root chakra and how it connects us with the earth. So I'm going to remove these blocks. Just hang out here. We'll take one more slow breath here in our standing triangle pose. And then we'll come into half moon. So again, if you want to, you can use the blocks for this, but you don't have to. For half moon, we're just putting all of the weight into the left leg and lifting up the right leg towards the ceiling. Big inhale. And exhale, bend your right knee, bring your right foot right back next to your left foot. Inhale to chair pose. Nice. On your next exhale, we're going to do a chair open arm twist. So let's inhale together. Inhale, chair open arm twist to the left. Inhale, we'll come back to center. Chair open arm twist to the right. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Nice. Last round. Beautiful. Good. Back to chair pose. We inhale and then exhale. Fold forward. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Crown of the head towards the earth. Breathing nice and slow. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend your knees very generously. Place your hands on the mat. Step your right foot back for a high plank, then your left foot. Curl the elbows in, shift forward. Come into our Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Then we'll bring the feet to touch in the back. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the right foot to the top of the mat. And we rise up into our Warrior One or Warrior Two. Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2 on the right. So let's check in. Let's see if the arms are straight. Roll the shoulders back and down. Gaze is over the right middle finger. Remember to come in contact with, be aware of this energy at the base of the body, the base of the spine, the Muladhara, our root chakra. Extended side angle. Right forearm rests on the right thigh. Left arm reaches over the head. Heart is opening towards you and gaze is towards the ceiling. One more slow breath here. Big inhale. And exhale, turning the torso towards the earth on the right side. Fingertips to the mat, or you can grab your blocks. I'm going to grab mine. And then take your left foot, turn it the same direction as the right foot. Hop it forward just a little bit. Both of the feet are now flat on the mat for our standing triangle pose. Bend your elbows. Bring your head closer towards the earth, nose towards your right knee, or just go ahead and release the blocks altogether. It's totally up to you. But please make sure you feel a little something, a little activity in your legs based on your positioning. One more slow breath here. Nice. Then we'll put all of the weight into our right foot, maybe even bend your right knee to give you more leverage there. Again, you can use the blocks or not. Coming into our half moon. We're going to lift the left leg up towards the ceiling, nose towards the right knee. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your left leg, bring your left foot right next to your right foot. Gently roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back and down. And your head sits right on top of your beautiful, strong body. Awesome. We'll come back to the center of the mat and begin to close out our practice for today. I hope you were able to move with me, and I hope you found some piece of healing, relaxation, and or joy in this practice. Let me know by leaving a comment. I would love to interact with you. So we'll come back to this position here. Feet a little bit wider than the hips. Bend the knees slightly and slight turn from side to side. Remember to be proud of yourself. Be grateful for the time that you take for your self-care, because it's not just you, right? You have at least 3,000 ancestors with you as well. And we'll come down to the mat. Let's do it this way. We'll separate the feet a little bit wider. We'll have our hands on our thighs. And we're gently going to take the hands down the thighs, bend the knees, hands to the shins. Keep bending the knees. Come down, 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 coming into our malasana or yogi squat. We'll rock from side to side, lifting alternating heels. And gently make our way down to the mat. Make sure you have enough space to lay down your beautiful head as we come all the way down. So we're gonna, for now, have the legs straight, feet flexed. We'll lift the arms up, hands are hovering over the body, and we'll just roll down one vertebrae at a time, tucking the chin in, using those core muscles to get us to where we want to be. When you finally release your whole body towards the earth, relax your arms, palms facing the ceiling. And speaking of the core, our next chakra will be the sacral chakra. So we will be focused on that area in the core area. So I'll hope you join me for that. For now, place the sole of your left foot on the mat, then place the sole of your right foot on the mat. Scoop the tailbone forward so we can find comfort there. And then we'll draw the knees in towards the chest and hug them in nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then open up your arms to a T and allow your knees to fall towards the left as you turn your head towards the right. If this is too intense for you today, no worries. Bolster or a blanket. Place it under your left thigh, left knee to lessen the twist. So be mindful of that because you don't want to pull any muscles now that Your body is nice and heated up and relaxed. Well, we'll find our positioning in the supine twist and take 3 slow breaths. With the legs together, feel how you're holding in that energy, nourishing that energy in the root chakra. As you're ready, gently bring your head back to center. Gently bring your knees back to center. Hug them in. Give yourself a big hug. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then open up your arms again and allow the knees to fall towards the other side and support yourself on that side as needed. And we'll turn our head gently towards the left. 3 slow breaths. Awesome, awesome. All right, gently bring your head back to center. Gently bring your knees back to center. So proud of you. Give yourself a big squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lift your chest towards your knees. Lift your chin towards your knees. And lift your nose towards your knees. And hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax your head back down to the mat. Gently release your legs so that they're straight on the mat. And we're finally coming into Shavasana. All right. So I don't know if you can see, even with me, there's an arch in my back, and this can be a little uncomfortable for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shortcut and place the block under my knee. That is not enough support, so I'm going to grab my blanket. So always be gentle with yourself. Understand that the body is always changing. And so we may have to do things a little differently than we did the day before or the week before. And that is okay. It's all about listening to your body and having that awareness. Let me fix myself here. So once you get comfortable in your Shavasana, maybe give your toes a wiggle, let them splay, let the feet splay to one side or the other. Arms are by your side, palms face up, and relax, relax, relax. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your shins and calf muscles. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs and hips and let them melt towards the earth. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your fingers, the palms of your hands and your wrists. Relax your forearms and elbows. Relax your biceps and triceps. Relax your neck and your face. Release, relax the jawbone. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Let them rest in their sockets. And relax your mind. can stay here for as long as you like. I do hope to see you soon, either here or at our community center at 4151 Park Heights Avenue. I wish you peace, Hotep, Namaste.